Hello, good morning. Actually, it's now about almost 11 a.m. right now, and I'm going to be cooking lunch. So I'm going to make enough for me, mom, and dad because earlier dad was saying that he's starting to get hungry and wants an early lunch, and I thought I would just go ahead and start making it. I knew that there was leftover pineapple, not even leftover, like I bought pineapple that I didn't even use yet because I was planning to put it into like a smoothie, but I never got around to making it, so I thought might as well use it for cooking. And then, pineapple, what I thought was like, of course, Thai cuisine, which I thought I should just make like a, what is it called? Thai pineapple fried quinoa is the recipe or the name of the dish we're going to go with. So I just prepped my ingredients and I laid it out nicely so I could just show you what I'm going to be using later to cook. So here I just have some quinoa that I went ahead and rinsed, half a cup of frozen peas. For the quinoa, I try to use up all the quinoa that I had left. So it was a little under a cup. Around a cup would be good for 3 people. And then 2 of these like green spring onions, 1 courgette, half a lime, some garlic cloves, which I'm going to be mincing later. I'm going to be using about a tablespoon of tamarind paste, a thing of cashew nuts. I just bought this little serving so I can just put it into the fried quinoa. I went ahead and rinsed like a small can of chickpeas, and of course you need some coconut oil for frying up the pan. Oh, and of course pineapple. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the pineapple so it's a bit smaller so they're not too chunky, and I'll show you later when I start everything and everything starts looking nice, and stay tuned. So I forgot to include in the clip earlier that I also put in about half a thing of a vegetable stock into the quinoa boil, and then I'm also going to be including a bit of ginger. I have the powder form into the skillet when I'm just what's it called, pan frying the pineapple. So I'll just show you. That's pretty much how it looks so far. It looks super yummy and it should be done soon. I'm just gonna mix it and then for another minute or so, then I'm gonna go ahead and plate it, and yeah, I'm excited. I pretty much already had my lunch earlier. It was super yummy. I'm pretty proud that I was able to cook a lot throughout this week, and I am craving something sweet and I wanted to actually make another batch of my what is it called, energy balls. So this time I'm using somewhat of a similar recipe, but decided to incorporate oats as well into the recipe, and I wanted to do a mixture of both dates and prunes. Just because prunes are a bit sweeter, I think people would usually recommend dates, but I don't know, I kind of feel like mixing some prunes in, especially since it does also have a softer texture. So I'm just gonna run through the ingredients. So I'm gonna be putting in some dates. Make sure you take out the pits, and some prunes. I got my oats here, almonds, some cacao powder, and I think I want to put in some goji berries as well. And definitely just put like a little bit of coconut oil into your balls. That sounds really weird. Into your energy balls. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make them and show you how I like mix and then roll them into balls and all that right after this. find that it's a bit tough to sometimes blend the dates in the NutriBullet. So what I like to do is put everything in the plate first, or in the in a big bowl, and mix it very well. And then sometimes I'll just grab my spatula and kind of like break apart some of the pieces of dates. And then I'll go ahead and put it in the NutriBullet. But if you guys already have a food processor that works very well, you probably can just skip this step and just right away chug everything into the food processor. I just don't happen to have one. I feel like I should invest in getting one, but we'll see how that works later. I'm just gonna run through everything that I've already put in this bowl. So I already put in the, you can see like some of the goji berries. I just sprinkled some in. I also sprinkled oats, and then cacao powder. I just used like a tablespoon of cacao powder, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and then 1.5 cups of almonds, and about a cup of dates and prunes combined. And for the oats, I would probably recommend maybe just like half a cup of oats. You can probably skip the oats. For me, I feel like oats add that much nutritional value, and if I'm lazy to make breakfast on some mornings, I'll just get an energy ball. It's quite filling. Oh shit! When I took out the bullet, there was smoke coming out of it, and I wanted to test it again, and I guess it didn't work. So I'm just gonna turn it off, let it sit for a while, and hopefully I didn't break the NutriBullet, because man, tip, if you're making these energy bowls, use a food processor. NutriBullet's not for that. It's specifically for smoothies. So hope to God the NutriBullet does not break down. Be really careful with using technology like this. I'm reckless. So okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the balls. So this is pretty much how the energy bowls look. They look pretty good. So definitely let your balls sit for at least maybe like 5 or 10 minutes in the fridge, then you can eat it. But you can let it even sit for a few days. They're good for, you know, a solid maybe up to like 5 days or so. I'm not sure. Maybe even longer actually. But usually I finish the balls like way before then anyway. So just pop it into the fridge. And I'm probably gonna come back here in about 10 minutes and eat it. So now we're at Xoxo bar and just ordered food, which will be coming out soon. And I ordered some small plates. And after this, we're gonna be heading to Aladdin. So pretty excited for that. It's just nearby from where we're eating now. So I'll probably vlog a bit more later when I'm walking there and in front of the theater and all that. So I think I ended up ordering too much, but it looks really nice. I'll just show you how it looks, and we still have one more order, which is the vegetable gyoza, but the small plates look really cute. So these are the sweet potato fries as well, and it turns out we got another thing of it here, but oh well. And I'll show you when the other order comes out.
Breathing in the air tonight, 'cause I'm hoping we'll be feeling alright. Taking in this moment tonight, I'm hoping that this feeling is right. Yeah. Can you feel it in the air tonight?
Me and Mom and Dad got 3 tickets, but one of the seats are just by themselves, so you're not actually sitting together. So I'm just here by myself, but it's fine. They're actually only just like a few sections down to my left. I can actually see them. And yeah, got myself a drink. And I'm hoping the show will be somewhat good. Hello. So I got home a while ago, and once I got home, I straight away checked whether my Amsterdam vlog was uploaded, and now I'm just putting just a few more details like in the description and all that. But it's pretty much uploaded, and then after that's finalized, I'm gonna go ahead and publish it. Just a little review of my opinions of Aladdin. It was a cute show, I might have to say. Like, I'm a fan of like any like Disney production movies. I mean, I would recommend it if you're like a Disney fan or if you're an Aladdin fan. But for me, I don't know. Like, I probably wouldn't prioritize watching it. Like, acting was great. The guy who plays the genie is really funny. The setting was actually pretty impressive. Like, when it came to like the palace, and then when Aladdin met Genie at like the gold place. Maybe I was just, you know, expecting a bit more. Out of 10, I'll probably just give it like a 6 though. That's probably me being mean, because Harry Potter was like a 9.9, maybe 9.5, because I still need to find a show that could, you know, top that. And that's about it for now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.